Good morning everyone, I'm Jonathan Look. If you want to join the fun, then look. As you can see, I have made this Reggie graph here, which garnered a bit of traction on the internet. Why am I saying internet? This is Twitter. I'm not saying X. Anyway, it got 7.9k like and the compliment from the official creator of Reggie the Rat. I'm using Reggie the Rat as an example because Reggie the Rat is more geometric than most characters. As you can see, this one is an asshole. Lucius City Desmos. Yes, he credited my name in the description, but he put it in the description so the mobile user couldn't even see it. I think he didn't know that. And he got 2.1k likes laughing at me. And then people compliment him for the art, even though I made the art. And I have the proof. As you can see, I'm Jonathan. Oh, wait, I forgot my intro. I'm Jonathan Look. If you want to join the fun, then look. I'm really surprised no one laughed at my joke, even though I just made it myself. Here is the Reggie the graph here. It took me a couple hours to make it, even though it's very geometric. I know the character is very geometric, but it still took me hours because I have to do all this complicated stuff. This is actually the boundary. This is all the boundary of it. There we go, dark mode, far better, and way less harsh on the eyes. I recommend doing this every time you want to make a Desmos art. I use different color for it. It's actually random. I didn't even bother to change any of it. I also did some other graph art before. You can see a Foxy Chan logo, the FNAF game I'm working on for years. I also did it on here. This one I actually choose the car that I wanted. Here I try a little bit of animation. All of these are made with variables and a lot of complicated equations, which is basically just circle. So now let's make a new one. Here is a completely blank canvas. Yeah, I should play my own music too. I actually composed this music for my FNAF game, so I should play it as well. Wow, the music's so loud. First of all, I put this image here. We should let it wait a bit. You can do it here. Wow. I guess we have to do it again. Now what we should do is to obviously make it a bit transparent. Maybe 0.2, yeah. Now I can pick whatever character I want to make. I could make this, I could make this, but obviously since I'm a Reggie the Rat simp, I'm making this one. And I'm making the character in front of him as well. Let's name this one Reggie the graph second. We have to know a couple equations, but let's just use the quadratic equations. Actually, I learned math in Chinese, so I don't know how to say it. So if I have made any mistake, please correct me. And here's one quadratic equation. Now, you see, we need this one to be upside down. What we can do is go to x here. Put a minus here. Now you see it's flipped because I used the minus symbol here. After so, we could also use bracket to make it easier to change variable and location. Example, if I wanted to go down, I should use this. At 0.7. Sorry, scrap it. Let's make it 8. Maybe 9. Maybe 8.5. The fun things about using decimal to make art is that you have to try a lot of things. Now here, use the X as well. Maybe it's too far. Yep, it's too far. See if I could just remove it. Plus 0.1, maybe 4, maybe 3, and we change it to 4. No, that's even less. 6, 7. Forgot the decimal. 6, and change it to 3, roughly. Or we could use a circle if that's easier. Circle equation is basically this. And here is the radius, square. Let's make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0.5 square. We have a circle here. Changing the x variable should be easy enough. Let's make it 0.2 and let the y be 0.5 or 8, maybe just 1. 0.2, 1. It's quite tedious to make art on decimals, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? Now, we have a circle done here, so what we can do, maybe I should change it like 8, 5, is to limit where it goes. Here, use this symbol for it. Limiting the y position to minus 1.2, negative 1.2, 1.25 maybe. We can set it here. Now we have this done, we could also limit the x position. I'm not really sure how to say it in English because I also, as I mentioned before, I learned it in Chinese. X should be bigger than 0. Just try it. Maybe I should try it, dude. Maybe I should just try it. 0.65 and close bracket. Maybe I got this wrong. Yep. As you can see, we also, I think I've messed up a couple things. Maybe the x variable can be changed to limit it even more. And now you just notice the music is completely gone. 6.5. We have one line complete. Now remember, you have to repeat the process for how long it is. Just setting boundaries and doing the same thing again and again and again. Some people call it tedious, but I call it art. Every art is tedious. Here you go again, plus a variable. I set it to 0 equals to y. I want to just use a straight line here, so we use a simple equation. Again, I forgot the name. I'm learning English. The direction is wrong. Let's just put a minus behind it. Now remember, back when you are in middle school, you learn mx plus c equals y. So we change this degree, maybe 0.5. Yes, is less diagonal. How should I say it? Luckily, I'm a tutor for English and not math. I mean, I'm a tutor for all when it comes to primary student, but I'm only tutoring English when it comes to middle school. A really random thing to say, but I want to say it. Negative 1, negative 1.2, let's try it. Close enough, so we add a little bit more. There we go, that's what we're talking about. And again, limiting the boundaries. We can just use the x here. X is smaller than 0.18, okay. Didn't align correctly, but I could fix it. And it should be bigger than. You can choose to limit the y or the x based on which one you want to. 0.45, negative 0.45. Close enough. This one may be imperfect to some, so maybe we add some here. There we go. Close enough. Here's just a simple 2 lines complete, and it already took me this much time. So imagine the whole process of doing it again and again and again to reach this. Took me hours. But it's a very fun process because you get to experiment with a lot of different equations that you normally see in just test paper. You never really think about it. And here we go with the radius again. Oops, forgot one thing. Add. You should make it here. So the circle should be this big. So we could just count it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Around 9.5, I think. Or 0.95. 0.95. Change the y variable. Probably 8, and then change the x variable. It's kind of repeating again and again, but it's fun nonetheless. As you can see, the original artist did a really good job at making it geometry. See, such a perfect circle. The best type of character to make on desmos. So what I could do here is, here, negative 0.977. Negative 0.977. It's bigger than x, bigger than, I would assume it meets here. 0.5, 0.7. 5? No. 4. No, 3. This is a special equation. stressful occasion because I couldn't limit it here, or else it would just repeat again here again. So we have to use y. Basically, I do this for every circle. For other equation, you don't really have to do that. Normally, y should be bigger than 0. Should be 1 point, should be bigger than 1.2. Close bracket. Negative 1.2. Go back. Should I just quit the yapping? I feel like I talk too much. 5, 7, 3, 4. Now, because I'm lazy, I just repeat this over. I could just do another one. X plus variable, I use 0 here, equals y. Should I just quit the yapping? No, probably not. Goes to 1.1. 2. Close enough. Again, limit the x. 0.73, 0.20. Here, it's not really a straight line, but so I should use the quadratic equation again. It feels so lonely without music. Really lonely. I honestly don't think when the teacher taught me how to use these equations, he would expect me to make a gay fanboy red. But here I am. So what that teaches is that you should never underestimate what a person could do when they are bored. I just finished my assignment and I want to die. College is a jerk. So negative 1.25, positive negative 1.07. We use the y here. Limit the x variable. X should be bigger than negative 1.3. It's a very slow process. Very slow. Maybe 2.5. Yep, that's close enough. And we'll do again. Of course, you could just be lazy and just copy it. Remember to change the boundary though. Because I'm extremely lazy, I just changed the variable here to like 10, maybe 7. I want to do the curve here. Put it in negative. Remove all the limitation. And tweak some variables. Maybe -6 to make it less sharp. Y equals 0.5, 0.05, 1, 2, 2. Six point 5.5. Let's see, close enough, I guess. Or you could just choose 3. Yeah, I think that looks great. I think that looks good enough. I could use a sphere for that one, but I don't really feel like using it. Negative 1.07. Negative 0.87. Negative 0.85. Maybe 9. No, that's too much. Let me try. Maybe 88. No. Negative 0.875 should be it. Yep, it's touching. I'm pretty sure no one would notice this little mistake here. No one will notice the mistake. So let's just ignore it. Focus on the big picture, like every art shoot after the shoot. Here is completely straight. I know it's a bit curvy, but that doesn't matter much in the grand scheme of things. My name is the mimic, oh yeah. My name is the freaking mimic, oh yeah. I could make the variable bigger to make it even. Oh, it's parallel already. It's just 2. Ah, shoot. 2.1. It's already parallel, so I just have to move the x coordinate. Now I should add it. Add 0.6. Oopsie daisy. I think I messed something up. Yeah, 0.3. Yeah, I forgot. 2 of this little square equals 0.1. Maybe I could use some. Seven? Close enough. Limit the y. This time I choose y because y is easier to tell. 0.4. Oh, sorry. Negative 1.5. Negative 1.2. 1.56. I don't want it to go through here because the snot should be the one on top. So maybe 5 again? Maybe 4. Yeah, 4 should be better. I think I'm pretty much done with. Yeah, the hair is almost done if we don't count this way, but I'm counting that too. Here is a special occasion. I could use sphere or quadratic equation if I wanted to. I am not making a bump on this lip. No, I refuse to. I could, but I don't want to. Yeah, I feel like quadratic equation couldn't do this one. Maybe it could. Let's just try it. Okay, is there any way to make it smaller, but also not as sharp? First of all, put the minus here to make it negative. Maybe go to 0.5, and the y should be 1.554. Okay. If I put numbers here, what would happen? I get less sharp or more sharp? Oh, less sharp. Okay. Seems like I can use this to my advantage. I really do sound like a nerd, don't I? I'm not a nerd, I think. But there's nothing wrong with being a nerd. Again, I was a librarian. Maybe 0, maybe 6, maybe 5? I think so. Maybe. Nope. Make it less sharp. 1, 5, 3, 2. And make it less sharp. 2. Two is too much. 1.3, roughly. Negative 1.5 or 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, 4, 8, 4. Yep, close enough. It ends here. Negative 1.6. So let's just limit it. There we go. Nice. Close bracket, open bracket. Should be bigger than negative. Should be bigger than 0.35. Let's just make it 3, 7, 8. I don't want it to be confused with the eyes. Add a new line. This time I could use a straight line here. Or I could just put the whole head in a circle. It would be less accurate, but it would be fun. Wouldn't it? Now, you see, I couldn't do it here. I could use a quadratic equation here again to make the chin. I think Reggie needs to mute. That ass, he needs to mute. Negative 2, 6. And the x should be moved to here, so which is plus negative 1, 5. 1.5? No. Maybe 3. Yep. And my cat just came out of my brother's room. Hmm. 0.3? Scrap it, make it 4. Make it 5. There we go. I would say this is pretty close. And now it's time for my favorite part. Limiting it. Negative 2.5. Maybe not 2.5, maybe just 2.05. 1 should be close enough. And now let's see where the chain ends. Ends at negative 0.7 x coordinate. This time I feel like using damn it, I forgot the name of the shape. Radius. I want to make what is that called? Circle but long circle. Man, I'm teaching English. I should know this. What is that called? What is that called? Oval. Man, brain fog is getting on to me. I haven't slept for 24 hours. Maybe that's what's happening to me. And here we go. Maybe, yeah, about 2. Make it 2. Sorry, 0.2. Here. Bringing it down, the coordinate should be negative 1.5, negative 1.8. Moving it there should be nice, negative 1. Damn it, 0.5. Maybe I should go to sleep. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. And now here we go. We can change the y here by multiplying with a variable. I guess 0.5 will do. 0.4. Very close. Very close. Okay. It's almost perfect. Again, use the limitation. It should be bigger than 0.4455. You should always double check your canvas to see if there's anything wrong with it. Switch it on and see if there's something messed up about it. Personally, I don't think that this should be the solution. Maybe it should be even curvier, even less curvy. I feel like this is already too curvy. So let's make it bigger by 0.5. Oh, sorry. 0.3. It should be connected here. Try by 0.45, 47. Yeah, roughly that's the case. That's how we simplify things. Bigger than negative 2.1. How about the x? 0.6. I'm Dr. House. No one will sue me anyway. Now let's make the nose. Should copy it. I think you get what I do by now. Equals y. I don't want it to be the opposite direction. Put a negative behind it. It's a 2, negative 3, 2, maybe 1, 7. I'm just guessing here. It should go down to here, which is 0.8 away. I think I'm going crazy. 1.5, 1.5, 5. No, this is too flat. Make it let's make it 9. Maybe just 2.2. Yep, that's it. That is it. Yep, close enough. Bigger. Let's use the x here. Bigger than 0.6, 0.64, 0.41. I haven't slept because I was doing my freaking assignment. Sorry for swearing. Freaking assignment. Man, if I get out of college, the first thing I do is get a job. This tutorial thing doesn't pay that well. Mainly because the student is there's less student now than ever. Because people are having less kids. And that's why I will buy another. X 0.62. Close enough. Going back to here, edit something. Sadly, I don't know how to fill in color. Filling in color is way more complicated than all the things I'm currently doing. Let's use a notebook for this one. It should be negative, let's see, 0.12. Oh, there we go. Just go down. Let's go down to negative 1, negative 1, 8, 7. And move the x variable to negative, to the positive, so I have to use negative here. minus 0.6, minor tweaking. Also, I could also use my own original art, but I feel like most couldn't recognize it. Oh, I'm using the official one. Wow, if Dr. House saw me in this state, he'd probably tell me to go to sleep or never wake up again. 0.5. 0.54. 5. Yep, that's it. It ends at 0.6, 0.4, 0.425, 0.6. Limit the y as well. Y should be less than 1.8. Now let's see here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I do feel like I have to remove this line. I don't like it. Another equations. Zero point 0.3. Close enough. I want to bring it down to here, which is 1.5, negative 1.5, negative 1.75. 7. Let's make it less flat. Yeah, roughly 3. 1.67. 0.367. 0.2. Negative 0.2. Make another one. Opposite direction, put a negative here. And let's make it 1.5. Roughly 1.5, I guess. We can change the x or y if whatever we want. We can change both. But I feel like I should change the x. It should be easier. Negative 0.5, 6, 7. That's 6 and 7. Okay, 6, 5. Close enough. I use the y here for the variable limitation. Negative 1.5. Negative 2.8. Then you see I have done something very wrong. So maybe 1.5, 1.57. Wow, perfect. Damn. Stop it here. Negative 1.5. 1.45. Yep, close enough. And here is just two straight lines. Pretty simple. We do the same thing again. Wow, Louis, this reminds me of my future job where I'm gonna be a quantity building surveyor, just checking if the buildings is gonna fall down or something. Wait, this is a completely straight line. I don't even need to use this. Just say X. Equals -1. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for making art this simple and easy to create in decimals. -1.65, -1, -2. Uh, 1.7. I always read the wrong one. It makes Reggie look golf. No, he isn't golf. I doubt it would ever be. And now let's use this one. Equals y. Put the negative sign. Am I even streaming? Yes, I'm streaming. We should make it less. Yep, I think that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. We should go. This should go here, which is -1.8. 5. Okay, we should limit it using the y variable. 1.55, 1.65. I'm still very new. I'm still very new at this. So if I did something wrong, just tell me in the comment. Use a negative, make it the opposite side. Use 0.1. Still too big. 0.7. Oh, sorry. 0.07. That's about it. The top, the peak should be at positive 0.1. Yeah, 0.1. And you can bring it down to 1.4. Maybe this is just too flat. Maybe I should change it to 2. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. And 2. 7. There we go. Limited. Remember, I want this to pop up a bit, so we use the x coordinate 0.3. -0.3. Okay, very simple. Damn. I want this to pop out just a bit. So 5. Yep, that's it. And click this line. This is the line. My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. 0.4. Close it. Check it again. Oh, that's popping out. Oh, that is 5. Yeah, pretty close. I don't like the nose. My name is David. Dad, I want some ice cream. David, that is my name. David, I want another. David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road. There is a car. I think it's gonna hit me. I'm going extremely crazy. Bring it down to negative 1.8. Five. 4. No. 8. 3. Yep, that's it. 0.25, 0.45, you get the idea. Sleep deprivation. Oh yeah. X should be bigger than 0.4, 0.16. Oh yeah. Let's just add a sphere here. We use a sphere for this one because I feel like it. Plus, no. The radius should be around 0.6. Am I missing something? Or 0.2? 5, maybe. Yeah, that's about it. And just bring it down to here. Negative 1.75. Seven. 9. Change the x to roughly. Let me think about. Add 0.2. Wow, I'm a genius. Damn. Okay, y should limit to variable. Y is smaller than negative 1.8. One point 8.2, sorry, 8.1, and it should be kept at here. X should be smaller than negative 2.1, negative 0.21. Wow. Yep, still looks pretty good. It's actually oval here. Actually an oval here, but Let's think of the size of it. It should be here and here. The oval should be drawn like this. Maybe 0.25. Let's just bring it down to negative 2.25. And let's change the y to 0.2. Nope, that's too much. 0.22. Still not enough. 0.178. 9. 2, 8. Should be it. 0.2.25. Move it a little bit to the right. So we deduct that variable. 0.1. Oh damn. 0.05. That's still too much. I just call it a day. I give up. Negative 0.2. And what the hell? Looking at, I should look at the y. Negative 2.0, negative 2, negative 2, negative 2.2. $2.256. Okay, now let's change something about the original drawing. I wanted to go through to show the depth. So yeah, this looks better. Negative 207.03. And we limit the y again. Y must be smaller than 0. So x, no x. I know my exam isn't coming up so soon, but I feel like I should be studying with all these time. Hey, I'm just saying, maybe I should be studying. And I wanted to come. You know what? This is way. I don't want to use the y one. I want to use the x. I don't want to use the x. I want to use the y. Wow, my brain fog is getting onto me. Maybe I should sleep after finishing this. Yep, that's it. Cap it at 0.1. This is the x. Negative 0.1. Negative 0.2. 5, 3, 4. Okay. Negative 0.12. Still looks pretty good. Let's just copy this one. I'm feeling extremely lazy. Hey, if it works, why not? But now we have to change the variable to negative 1.25 to negative 1.4. Also make it less strange. There we go. For clarity, I should make it like so. Negative 1.3678. There we go. Pretty close. And let's add an oval here. Oval again. This time it should be 0.2 again. Okay, why not? 2, no. Close. Oh shit. Close bracket. Yep. The 2. Let's bring it down to 1.25. 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. And now let's just put it in 0.02. What the heck? Oh, dude. I'll say that's closing. Close enough. And larger than 1.3. Negative 1.3. Man, I wish I just have that symbol on this keyboard right now. I don't want to go to my physical keyboard. Negative 1.3. Less than y. Close bracket. And x should be less than 0.1. Now we should probably try to figure out what is this. I kind of want to use an oval to make it whole. I just don't want to make it. Yeah, I could use an oval here. Probably I could. Use an oval here. And let's count the pixel. The center should be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5. Change the y variable to 1.5. Change the x to negative 1. Point 5, point 2, point 1, 5, 6. Maybe we could put point 1. No, that's strings. 0.95, 3. Okay. 8, 9. 9, 6. .5. Yeah, that should be enough. At this point, I give up. This is close enough for me. I'm pretty sure people won't even catch up the details. It ends at 0.7. And the y should be smaller than 0.7 as well. X. What the? Okay, okay. Don't move that. Use another oval here. And it should be roughly 0.6. Oh, sorry. 0.3. Come down to -1. And then move the x coordinate to -1.4. Five. Maybe 4. 4. Also spread the x by 0.2 and no. 5. Still no. 4. 4. Close enough, I guess. But we should add it here to 5, 9. Oh, dang it. But who would see that anyway? I could use the cosine wave, but I thought, oh yeah, I could use the cosine wave here. Why did I forget that? What the hell? Should be bigger than 0.1, negative 0.1. Negative 0.1, yeah. And we can use a special trick. We use the x limiter to limit both sides. Wait, have I taught this one? I forgot. X should be bigger than 1.9. X should be bigger than 1.9. Okay, cosine. Let's use sine. Sine theta. Where's theta? Equals y. I forgot how to do this. I have no idea. X. Oh, wait. I should use y. Then this one x. Yes, there we go. The wavelength should be here to here, which is. Now, who cares? Let's just try it. I would say 5. Whoa. 5? No, I'm trying to shorten the length. Not like this. Hero Brian. You're supposed to be a hero, Brian. I know, right? But I'm not feeling creative. You should be anything, but not like this. I am Steve. 0.9, 0.1. Oh no, that's just changes. I should put, oh damn. I should put like 7, nope, 4, nope, 3. No, 5. Roughly. Why you have to do that? 9. There we go. Pretty close. I got pretty close to it. So to put a variable. Want it to be displaced into here, which is 1 away. 1 away. I'm actually quite hungry right now. I could eat a horse. And how about 5.5? No, that just changes. Oh yeah, this should be it. I wanted to go down by like 1. So I just here put 0.1, 5. Why did I do that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would notice, right? So it's called taking creative liberty. Artists don't finish art, they abandon it. And I'm abandoning it at a state where I'm satisfied. Negative 1.1 and negative 1.8. Okay, how about here? Use the quadratic equation again. Make it flatter. 0.6. No, 8. Nah, 9. 9. 0.4. 3. 3 should be enough. And move it to negative 0.8. And move it down by negative 1. 1.85. Six, eight, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 3, 2, 8. 1.25. Okay, there we go. I want to use the x limiter. Negative 1.7. Negative 1.8. Oh, sorry, that's the y point. Negative 1. Negative 0.7. Use a straight line. This should go here. Negative 1.7. Negative 0.7. Negative 0.9. Move it to negative 0.8 and move it to negative 2, 3, 2.2, 2.1, 2.07, 3, 4. One point two. Make it 2. You know what? I just move it a little bit forward. 7, 6, 7, 3. Negative 0.9. Negative 0.5. You know what? Let's just play some music. I'm so bored. Zero like, 0 views. Wow. Wow, that's my stream. Let me just see if I could find any Copyright free music. Flint and Steel. You know what? Copyright? Never heard of it. I'm not even monetized. Move it to negative 0.8. Negative 9, negative 6. And I finished just the face. Wait, is that a year or what? Oh, I'm gonna do it again. This is way better. Move it to negative 1.25. 1.15. Bang, 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 bang. Wah, ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Bum, ba, ba, la, bum. Bum. Negative 1.68, negative 1.68, negative 1.66. Let's just treat this as a sort of meditation, a relaxing way to spend your time. I guess it will make it better. Will it? negative 2.4, negative 2.6. Mm. 0.25. Go back to 2.4. 2.4. Maybe 2.35, 2.36. And this goes to... Oh, I love the music. Damn. Anyway, go to extend the x coordinate 0.75. Actually 0.25. Oh no, 3 and sorry, got distracted, and this should be undefined. What the fuck? Okay, negative 1.4. 2.4, and x should be smaller than 0.8. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep, 2. Repeat the same for the other line. I should probably turn off the air conditioning. I feel like I'm wasting too much energy. Negative 4, 5. Move it roughly. Yeah, with 10 space, I should put it here. Plus 2. Plus 1.9. 5. Pretty close. I got it. Use the x negative 2.3, negative 2.4, negative 2.5. Hold on, I'm gonna reply the message. Okay, 2.55, 2.56, maybe 7 too. You get out. This is supposed to be a circle, so this should be roughly 0.6. The grid size keeps changing. I couldn't stay focused. Negative 2.25, negative 2.8, negative 2.3. We okay. Oh, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8. Move it on to negative 1.3. Shut up. It should be less than negative 2.2. Oh, almost deleted all of it. Damn. And the x should be less than negative 1.3, 1.4. Negative 1.8. 5, 7. Okay, use the y. Negative 2.5, negative 2.7. Turn on the fan. Hold on. Five, 8. Yeah, 5, 8 should be close. And I have a choice to make. I can use a curve here. That's it. Or I could use another quadratic equation. You know what, screw it. Who uses curve anyway? The straight line wouldn't make a difference. No one would even tell them apart if seen far away. And there we go. Negative 5. It's called artistic decision, and move it down to negative 2.95. Okay, negative 0.5, negative 1, I can't even be bothered to do the curve, the slight curve here. I don't want to do it. Maybe I use it on another line, but not here now. Not now. Use a quadratic curve, but that I don't think that could cover it. We could use a sine wave though. Sine xc equals y. But also always put bracket onto it. There we go. Flatten it by changing it to 10. Maybe 5. Maybe 4. Yeah, 4 should be enough. Then we change it down -3. 2.9. 5. Pretty close. Change the top one to -0.2. Well, bow. Change the displacement to 5. Freak it 2.6. Yeah, that should be fine. -2.7. Set the x coordinate. 0.635. 1.16. Just for a single line. Then no one would even care. And then we put 1.5. Displacement here to here is roughly 15 space. .21. Use the y, -2.93, -7. If only there's a simple way to do the fold. Oh, I know. Sine wave. Wait, no, I don't want to do it. Use it oval instead. I feel like that gives it more of a character. .15. Displace is -2.6. And displace it onto here. -3.5. 3.7. Where is it? I guess 1.4 then. 3. Use the x coordinate. Use the y coordinate first. X. No, use the y. Less than negative 2.63. Bigger than negative 1.27. This looks like a sine wave, and I will use just the same formula again. Wow, it's almost parallel. Damn. 0.9. No, it should be 1.1. Maybe 1.1 is too much. 1.6. Damn. Oh, damn. 5, 4. You know what? Just drop it down. Drop it down a notch. 0.8. 1.6. I cannot recognize the grid size. Damn. Negative 2.8, negative 3.7. I should just guess. Why do the counting when I could just guess, right? Around 5.5. What? I should have done this eons ago. This is way faster. 0.5. 5.7. Yep. Negative 2.1. Negative 1.4. Wait, what? Okay, x negative 4.4, negative, oh shit, negative, oh negative 1.4, negative 0.5, think you use the sine wave here. The wavelength should be like this. So roughly, fuck it, let's just guess. Who cares? Let's just guess it, dude. 3 should be more. 4. Yeah, that's roughly it. Zero 0.2. And add this position to oh, there we go. 5, 6. Five, 4, and 3. Let's make it less curvy, but make it 6, 7. And add it. Maybe I should add negative 0.2. What? 5. Too much. 4. This feels like a super useful idea. Let's put it here. 0. At negative 3.3. Four 4. Ding ding, walla walla bing bing. Ooh ooh ee 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 ooh ding ding, walla walla bing bing. Negative 4.4. Add some curve onto it. Put some negative here. Maybe I should put it like which is number like 10. Badam, and then put it here. 2.7, negative 2.7. must be bigger than 0. Negative x.負零點6，負零點5啊。0.5。然之後就同埋負0.0.275。Yes. Then 0.275. Maybe just 3. Ba-da-bum bum ba bum 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 back ba-da ba-da ba ba bum ba ba bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba 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 bum bang 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 bang. Okay, just we're so close. So close. I kind of want to make his waist curve a bit. You know what? Sure, why not? Displace it to negative 4.25. And x displacement should be 3.5. There we go. Way better. Maybe 3.4. Okay, if the waist is going down, maybe we should change the y as well to be a bit down because it's curving, right? That's how curving works. 7. Who cares? Oh yes, this song, baby. Negative 3. Negative 2. Negative 2.5. Negative 2.5, negative 2. Negative 2. Okay, the front should be, I want to make it straight so we can have a contrast with the curvy waist on the back, right? So 0.7, 6, 8, 0.4. Yeah, roughly that's it. Go back to 3.8. Nine. How about just make it 4? Make it 4. Make it 4. Maybe 3.85. No. Negative. Use the X coordinate. Okay. Negative 1.3. Negative 1.7.